Okay, story time on how I did my first $1 million. If you don't know, okay, for those who don't know, my brother and I are in business. What we're doing for a living, we are acquiring companies. We're taking over businesses that people are too old to run, want to retire, okay, and don't have any son to take back the business. So we are there and we take back their businesses. So my brother and I were prospecting, okay, to find our first acquisition. Okay, we did a lot of cold call. One day I was on the phone cold calling. Okay, I got the guy on the phone. Say, can I speak with the owner? He passed me the owner. The guy saying, he passed me the owner. I said, if we don't know each other personally, okay, I want to buy a business. Do you want to sell? The guy said yes. After thousands of cold call, this guy said yes, I want to sell. How much do you want? He said like 5 times EBITDA, something like that. I said, you will never sell at this price. And I hang up in his face. My brother was in front of me. He said, wait, Lexon, is the building included in his 5 times EBITDA? Because if you buy only a business, okay, for 5 times EBITDA, let's say the profit is making a EBITDA, it's like a profit, he's making $1 million in profit, okay, and he asks for 5 million. For the business only, it doesn't worth it. But if for 5 times EBITDA, for 5 million, you get the business plus a building that's worth a couple millions, now it's worth it. So I call back, speak to the owner again, and I ask, is the building, is the real estate is included? He said yes. So I said, okay, now we have something to work with. So we booked a meeting, okay? We went in person to meet him. Him is in his partners. So we were there, okay, at his, in this trucking company, walking around, okay, the yard with all the trucks, all the employees around, you know. So I explained to the seller, I said, listen, we are ready to buy a company, okay, not at 5 times EBITDA, because we don't want to buy the real estate. We are not real estate guys. We don't believe in real estate. We don't want to invest in real estate. We don't want to put 20% cash down on this massive real estate of multi-million dollars thing, you know. The guy responded, he's an old man, you know, he's like 84 years old. He responded to me, I sell everything or I sell nothing. Okay, meaning that you buy the whole thing or you don't buy anything and you leave. He's like an old stubborn old man. So I said, okay, how much you want for the building? He said $1 million on top of the deal. So like the purchase price of the company, and he wanted $1 million on top. I look at my brother. We knew that this building worth more than $1 million. We didn't know how much it worth, but of course it was worth more than $1 million. So we said, okay, we accept, shook hand. We did an appraisal on the building while doing a due diligence, you know. The appraisal came up to $2.1 million, okay? So the building now is worth $2.1 million, but the owners didn't know that. So we prepared the contract, okay, the contract of just the LOI, the letter of intent. It's like the first little contract when you start, okay, doing acquisition. Is the first contract that you sign, just to move forward to buy the company. So we went and rented a big office in KPMG office in Montreal. They all come in the office. We all sit down with a contract. Each one of us had a copy, and we discuss a bit, how we laugh a bit, you know, small talk. And now I go for the close, you know. I push the contract in front of him, give him a pen. So I ask him like to sign it so we can move forward. He took the pen, he thought a bit, and he said, Lexon, why would I sell you my company, okay, for the price of the assets? I could just close on the business, sell the trucks, sell the building, and make the same amount of money that you offer me. When he said that, my heart started pumping because I invested a lot in this deal. Okay, I invested a lot with the appraisal, with the due diligence, all the time, all the effort. I was really invested in that transaction. And he was at this moment like backing off, having cold feet. I don't know if I can go red, but I started to feel the pressure in my head, like the rage. I was about to jump on his neck, I was about to go crazy. But my brother, Kensley, cut me off when I was about to say something crazy. He cut me off. He said, but wait, let's say his name is Jean-Guy. He said, but Jean-Guy, he said, you don't want to do that. You don't want to close down the business, okay, and sell your trucks. So all your friends that work for you for 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, they all lose their job. And now they have to go somewhere else to find a new job. You don't want to do that. And he said, yeah, you're right. And he signed the contract. After that, what happened? We went to BDC, okay? It's like a bank in Canada that finance entrepreneurs. We went with the appraisal of $2.1 million. And we said, because we are owner tenant, like we are owners of the building and we are operating in the building, they have a program where they can finance 100% of the value of the building. Not 100% of the purchase price, 100% of the value of the building. So $2.1 million that we took as a loan, okay, on the real estate. And remember, we paid that real estate, that building, $1 million. So on the closing, okay, just from BDC, we received $2.1 million, even if we paid only $1 million for the real estate. And that's how we did our first $1 million. Okay, in fact, we did $1.1 million. And we didn't want to hear about real estate before. We were not real estate guys. And till this day, we're not real estate guys, my brother and I. We do acquisition, we do M&A, merger and acquisition. Sometimes the building, the real estate is included, but we're not real estate investors. But we made our first $1 million in real estate. Anyway, it's perhaps ironic, but anyway, if you are interested in this type of deals, if you want to learn how to do M&A and hear more story about that, subscribe to our channel and go at us like on social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Okay.